Please subscribe and click on bell icon to get all the notification.
Good morning, dear friends. Today I am going to speak about how to talk with the new people and with the new environment. Actually, how we face the environment and the society. Nobody knows. At the first instant when we go out of the state or out of the city for studies as well as job as well as in the any visit or any of the industry to work. If you get a new job in the new environment, how we are actually facing them and how to face actually the new people and new environment, how to adjust, that I am going to speak about the things today, which you all know already, but also I am going to insist you some few words and motivate you in this the environment. Actually, the first when you meet the people, you have to begin with a smile and you have to approach first. The approaching is the first quality you must have. Without approaching, there is no improvement again. If we approach only, then we are going to insist and we are going to forward. That is the one step. We are just moving forward to take the lead. When we approach people, we should approach the people in the humble way. The first thing is to approach is the smile. The smile is the first thing, and be humble, be trusted. Always you must actually have the respect about the people, and they are having something, and their value you should know first, and you must respect them, and then you must speak. And if you are not having the value about the front person, then you are not you are thinking yourself great, and the ego will create. The ego is one sentence where ego is the one word where it destroys you to the bottom of the ground, and you will be always up above the ground, and it will never lead to move forward, and people will start discouraging you, and they will stop speaking with you, and they will talk regarding they will start talking within themselves that you are egoist and he is not having the attitude and all something. And such an attitude, the person who is having such an attitude, he will be not valued, and he will be not getting promoted, and he is always in the loss in the society. And although he is having so much knowledge, he is a versatile person, he is in his own respect, but he will be never actually what I want to say means he will be never valued in the society. Such persons are valued in society who talks and who tries to speak and who tries to give the respect to the people. Actually, the respect is the one we have to motivate the people. First, when we meet the person, we have to talk with a humble way, and we have to request. We have to go to we have to request them, sir, how are you, and what about the environment here? How is the environment? And whatever you wanted to ask, you go in the requested way, then you are going to succeed there. If you are not actually you are going in the rude way, like if you want to ask the place, where is this and where, sir, please, can I have the time for you, can I have some time of you, please request. In the requesting manner you have to ask somebody. That is the humbleness. And if you want any information regarding any place and all, you have to take the time, take the appointment, and such appointments requests will always add the value in the front person, and he will be valued, and he will give the more time, then you are appreciated. Dear friends, I want to show you a live demo now regarding how to talk with the people, new people, and in which situation I am taking just one example. I am a student, and I want to take the admission in Pune, and I have come from the Karnataka, and I am going to ask regarding the colleges and all, how the environment of the Pune city is there. Sir, excuse.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, you can continue.
See, we'll do these things, and we'll consider the things, and we'll put it on. Okay, we'll catch you later. Thank you. Okay, sir, please tell.
Sorry to disturb you, sir.
It's okay.
Actually, I wanted to ask you regarding the Pune city. Actually, I have come from Karnataka, and before one day I have been here.
Okay.
And just my friend told me that you visit the colleges and all,
Yes.
and so I thought to ask you
Okay.
just regarding which are the colleges best here in the engineering field.
Okay.
Actually, I have completed diploma in mechanical engineering, and I have to proceed in the mechanical engineering only.
Okay.
And I am having the good percentage.
Okay.
I'm having distinction also. So I'm in need of, and I'm out of Maharashtra city.
Mhm.
So how the admission processes are there? Are you knowing about the
And,
engineering colleges, sir?
If you don't mind, may I know your good name, please?
Yeah, Vishwajit Bhagwat.
Okay, myself is
Okay.
Arun Patan City. I'm localite from Pune city.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And for your kind information, I would like to tell something. Here, there are so many number of engineering colleges are there.
Yeah.
But among all those engineering colleges, the first engineering college all the people are going to select, that is COEP,
COEP.
College of Engineering and Pune.
Okay.
And then they go for the VIT,
Okay.
Vishweshwar Institute of Technology.
Okay.
And then the third preference will be given for SCOE, that is Siyangarh College of Engineering. Because in these things, first preference that is given by the students is placement.
Okay.
In the placement wise, if you go so COEP, VIT and SCOE are the best colleges, and among with the placement also there are totally many number of faculties are there,
Okay.
which they are going to teach in a good manner because they are highly qualified with the PhD holders. So these colleges are what I preferred for my students also,
Okay.
or my the neighbors who are staying beside to me people.
Okay. One thing I wanted to ask you, sir, as today is the Saturday and Sunday, it will be the holiday, I think so.
Yes.
And one more thing is, I wanted to see the sightseeing or Pune with my friends are also there. So I wanted to ask you where we can.
If you ask me the places which are good to see in Pune,
Yeah.
I can refer you. The first place is that is Siyangarh Fort. Another wonderful city that is present in Pune is Lavasa city.
Lavasa city.
That is an artificial city. It is created by Sharad Pawar.
Okay.
And one of the important and one of the artificial city that is present in Pune.
Okay.
And most of the outside people also come and visit this Lavasa city.
Okay, sir.
Because here natural river is there. With the help of that river, he created some kind of artificial city there.
Okay.
There are so many number of rooms will be available. And the city only thing is here the city is very costly.
Okay.
But many people used to visit that.
And how about Lonavala, sir?
Lonavala, it is also one of the good city, but the city is only good in a rainy season.
Okay.
So you get a comfortable that is local train from Shivaji Nagar to
Okay.
from this one Pune station to
Lonavala.
Lonavala. Local train will be there. So very comfortable city.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
And thank you for so much for guiding me.
It's okay.
As I knew, I was not knowing here.
Really, I'm honored.
Okay, sir.